guys. Nigga. Here we go. I'm gonna be cooking Devin some Krabby Patties. Where's the Krabby? Get this into the garbage. Devin likes Krabby Patties. It's just burgers, but I call them Krabby Patties because he loves SpongeBob. You got it? Good job. Krabby Patties, Nick. Put you where I can get to. Oops, nigger. Oopsies. No, wait, air fry. Yeah, that'll be the air fry. And now they get Krabby Patties. Krabby Patties. Always. Hi guys. Hi Nikki. Hi, how you doing? Hey guys, whoever's here. I just got on. I am making dinner. Devin is requesting Krabby Patties for dinner, which is Krabby Patties is just cheeseburger and fries. Devin really likes he really likes he likes Krabby Patties. He likes cheeseburgers, guys. He likes burgers. So got a pack. Got my pan going. He wants some French fries. So I'm just gonna make him some Krabby Patties and some French fries. Yeah, so let's get my seasonings and all that stuff. Oh, that's cute, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna just a little pepper and some Lawry's garlic salt. Keep it simple. I don't need a fancy burger. He's a teenager. He doesn't care about all that. It's just gonna taste good. I wish I had the way to listen to music at the same time. Like if I could have my music playing at the same time, that would be so cool. Let's see. So we got that. We're gonna make some French fries. Yes. Hi everybody. Just cooking. Testing it out. Last time I went live, I got banned because of Tourette's and the really bad tics I had. Psychiatrist told me if I just think about what I'm gonna say before I say it, and I let that's Devin stimming, and I let my speech keep up with my brain, I should have no problem. So I can talk. It's weird. Overnight. I've done this for 8 years, and all of a sudden overnight I can talk coherently. I joke often. No, I've started joking. In the past few days I've been joking that I probably had a stroke in my sleep and didn't even know it. So here we are. What are you guys doing? Hi everybody passing through. I'm cooking dinner. What's everybody doing? What's up? Seasoning. Let me put this right here so you guys can hang out with me. I want to try doing this. They can TikTok thing one more time. Just a stay-at-home mom cooking a quick Krabby Patty dinner for the kids. Daddy's at work. He works 12 hours a day. Oh my god, I can't believe I finally caught your life. Hi Buddha. Hello. I wish I knew your real name. I would have referred to you, but hi, I see you. I can't believe they found. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing lives more now that I can talk. Oh, enjoying your time off, Anthem. I'm at home. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's great. Time off from work is always the best. I love it. Hi, Amanda. Hey, girl. What's going on?
I love you.
So I'm working. I've got enough courage to try to do this again. If you see me, if you see me stammer on my words, I'm Puerto Rican, partly Puerto Rican, so I've spoke like a crackhead real fast for the longest. So getting used to slowing down and saying what I gotta say makes it so much easier. So if I slow or I trip, I'm still working on it. Please don't report me because if you report somebody for something that is out of their control, it really messes up their channel. It really messes with everything, And yeah, just burgers. front burners, everybody. Hey. Oh, Teresa Buddha. Hi, Teresa. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, girl, I'm really trying. I'm trying because people take for granted being able to communicate, right? You take for granted that if something's wrong with you, you're able to communicate to somebody else so that you can get help. Imagine not being able to communicate because every other word, it's like you're sneezing every other word and you just can't control it. It is absolutely horrible. You know, I mean, I don't know if I had a stroke in the middle of the night or if my grandma praying over me worked, because she prays over me. She's always prayed over me. And she just visited, and the last time she did, it was crazy. Prayed for Devin. Come here, nigga. Come here, baby. Come here, Devin. I want to show you. Devin is here. He's been bugging me for Krabby Patties. It's pouring outside. He won't come over here because he's afraid of the popping grease. That's okay. That's why. Yeah, girl, Amanda. It's been a struggle. I thought having Tourette's in high school was so bad. I went from being an A honor roll every year to junior year. Nigga, I barely passed. I barely made it through junior year, and then senior year I barely made it, and I had to take summer school for 2 credits just to graduate on time. It completely, but it's ADHD. It hit me hard as a teen. That's what happened. So now, give me cheese, bud. Now I'm thankful that I'm more self-aware with everything that's happened, and now I can just, with Devin being diagnosed, he had an incident today where he got a little agitated. He was saying, he was saying that you okay, which lets me know he's freaking out, right? Hey, so I just laid down with him in the bed. Amanda, you know the weather right now. It's stormy and it's loud and it's beautiful. And yeah, right. It's amazing the different self-aware. Like I've been so self-aware of anything and everything else but myself because I've always put myself on the back burner. Common amongst all moms, right? Dads always find a time for themselves. Mom, we work 24/7. We work 24/7. And the difference that being more aware and knowing what I want to say before I have to say it. Look at me. Like, I had talked on the phone for 5 hours yesterday with a bunch of different people because they couldn't believe it. My family has seen me struggle. The family has seen me struggle so much. I'm so happy to find out difference. I'm so happy that you guys found out what was wrong with Devin. Oh yes, I'm extremely happy. I know that it sounds fucked up or messed up. I don't want to, but it sounds messed up saying I'm glad that he has epilepsy, right? But you don't understand. We've been getting beat up. Like I've been getting beat up for this time. My husband, he's been chasing after him. Like this has been bad. Devin almost ended up in a home simply because his doctors would just throw all of his stimming under the umbrella of autism, right? Devin not being respondent in the middle of a stim, that's not normal. That's seizure. 60% of the time, Devin will be doing stimming and I will talk to him and he'll respond. He'll stop what he's stimming and he'll look at me like, what? 40% of the time, absolutely not responsive. And that starts with like 45. What's wrong with Devin? Okay, Devin came in. Devin has autism. No, don't cut that, Devin. Give me. Give me, dude. Give me. Yeah, we gotta close and put in the thing. Devin has autism. He's also he's mostly nonverbal. He knows words for his commands and all the things that he needs to inform me about, but he doesn't know how to hold a conversation at all. He just got diagnosed with epilepsy, which we thought were just meltdowns or blackouts. He's been beating me up every time he has a blackout. It hurts so bad, and I know it looks bad. It hurts, but at the end of the day, I'm his mom. If he's gonna beat anybody up, beat me up. Leave everybody else alone. Yeah, and let me see. No, that doesn't sound wrong at all. I'm grateful you guys have a time. Right. I'm so thankful because if it wasn't, this was our last straw, guys. If it wasn't epilepsy, it would be worse simply because that means it would be a behavioral issue. And once it's a behavior issue, then it's an autistic thing that you really can't do much about. And it's hard and it sucks. But because we have an answer, I can get him medicated and I don't have to send him away. I want my baby back and that's it. He's gonna be I want him to be with us till the day we die, And right now, I'm just so thankful. The fact that I can sit here, TikTok, diagnosed my kid and I got him to the doctor right away. And 2 weeks, 2 weeks from the moment of mention, after I showed you guys a video, to now he's seen a psychiatrist, his pediatrician, and a neurologist. I got him all in 2 weeks. Everybody was like, yeah. His psychiatrist told me, hey, yeah, so, because I always go into the doctor's appointment prefacing, hey, I have Tourette's and coprolalia and all this. I would, I got to let everybody know. And it just, it's freaking crazy, because she's like, hey, yeah, I actually know a lot about it, and seeing people with coprolalia is really rare. She's like, are you sure? Were you diagnosed? I'm like, yeah, well, and I've already been on all meds, and none of the meds worked. I've been on all kinds of crap. That's why I'm heavy now. Screwed my metabolism. But, having said that, she said, well, coprolalia, coprolalia is 10% of people who have Tourette's have coprolalia. That's how rare it is, and it's much worse, right? 70% of that 10% people don't even have coprolalia. It's speech disorder, and they're having trouble. My mouth will talk faster than my brain can keep up. So while my brain is processing, it's like dial-up internet. When you're beep, 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 except it was bad words. So she's like, hey, just if you haven't tried it, just try slowing down for a day and speaking slower and see how that helps. And I was like, this lady is freaking crazy. And she's like, because I'm looking at you and I can tell you have coprolalia. You haven't had a tic once and you've been in my office for 10 minutes. So now I came home and I brought it up to my husband. One thing that makes stuttering is excitability, stress, or emotions. When I'm stressed out, emotional crying, or excited to tell somebody something, my brain wants to speak real fast. And that's where that problem happens. Now, it's like I'm cured. It's weird. I just think I have to be mindful. Obviously, it doesn't go away. I just have to be mindful of the speed I talk. Devin, he's doing okay. Yesterday was his first dose. Last night of the Depakote for the seizure, and then this morning was the first change from Abilify to Risperdal, and he seems a little more subdued today, but he was still dancing, clapping, jumping, laughing, having a good time with the dogs, and he got a moment where he got a little worked up, and I feel like it was building up, but because the medication he just started, it's going to take time. And I'm just so glad. You have no idea. This was almost the end of our whole family unit. My husband's tired. I'm physically and emotionally exhausted. We were running out of avenues. And now, I can't even... I'm glad you guys found out what's going on. Yeah, yep, so am I. I'm so glad. The relief, you guys just don't understand. Mother's intuition is a freaking thing. Please. Everyone kept telling me they get behavioral. It's behavioral. The school, all the IEP meetings, it has behavioral issues. He needs another behavioral exam. All this and this and that. It was seizures. He was blacking out of school and having seizures and attacking the aides and the teachers. And that's what that was. None of the plans that the teachers, the therapist, and nothing would work. Nothing was working. Nothing. I had 8 meetings over the course of the school year. Trying to figure out what's working for Devin. Give me a plate, baby. I know, mommy's talking too much, but Devin's like, can you hurry up and give me my burger? Yeah, so all the IP meetings, nothing worked. Everything was crazy. Non-stop meetings. At the end, I was like, look, you know what? We've tried everything. I said, Mom, I feel like there's something deeper going on. So I'm going to pull him out of school. I pulled him out of school. Right. I had a beautiful school. I'm sorry, my brain. I'm glad both of you are doing. Yes, we're having a good day, and I'm enjoying. Well, my radar is stormy and rainy, and I love it. So that's a beautiful day. But yeah, IEP meetings. It got to the point where in April, I was like, this is getting out of hand. I can't do it no more. I can't. I pulled him out of school. Like I said, the school year's almost over. We're gonna pull him back. I'm gonna bring him back home and have him fully reset. Something's going on. Everyone insisted behavioral. I've been telling people about his behaviors for a long time and nobody wanted to listen. TikTok listened to me. And because I watch a lot of videos and I keep an eye on a lot of people and I watch and I learn, it gave me the voice I never knew I had, because now I know how to explain exactly what's going on. I have the words, the definitions, the meaning. I have all the words in place to explain. So Devin has absence seizures with absence seizures with post-ictal psychosis, which means after the seizure's over, the rest of his brain shuts down and only the primal rage that is inside every human is accessible. There's no talking him out of it. There's no touching him. There's no trying to snap him. There's nothing. He will black out, rage, and attack until that comes down, and that normally lasts anywhere from 20 to 45 minutes. We've called the cops 3 different times. Cops are happy now. They know that we have a diagnosis because they're like, hey, he looks like a good kid. We don't understand what's going on. I'm like, yeah, I don't understand what's going on either. But I'm happy. I'm happy and I'm glad. So I just got on here because I wanted to test it out. Like last time I tried to do this, I was crying on TikTok, and I know people think that, oh, well, what possesses you to go to a social media platform and open up the camera crying? Y'all don't understand. This is the outlet for most people. Okay, not everybody has friends that they hang out with. I don't hang out with anybody but my husband. That's it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm always home. I don't have the freedom to come and go like most moms because I have Devin and Julian and I'm always by myself. But I'm just so great. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful and I'm so glad. But crying on TikTok, yes, that's what we're talking about. Let me see, your system is horrible. Here, TikTok. Right, the medical system is freaking horrible. They just send you in circles, constantly doing testing to make all that money off of you just to give you no results. But yeah, I come on here and I cry because I can't go to therapy. I can't afford to go to therapy. Like I already go to a psychiatrist, and that is enough to take about a little bit of money we have left. And we do it because I need it, because I run this house. If I don't run this house and I'm not in tip-top shape, my house will fall apart. Yes, this outlet helped you diagnose Devin. I know it's hard, but ignore the asshole. Right. It did. But me, that day that I called, that day that I got on here and I cried, I was spilling my heart out. I was already stressed out. I had already had enough. And because everybody heard my tics when I was talking, they all mass reported my stuff, and then I got blocked from going live for like a week. I mean, and that was the first time I tried it. It was discouraging, but no, I'm not going to let them win. If I'm going to come on here, this is my channel. But yeah, it's therapeutic, because after I did that video where I was crying, everyone saw it, and the people who were following me that were on the live, that are on our followers list, DM'd me and told me, hey, this sounds like you're having more than just a behavior. It sounds like seizures, but check it out. Everybody that DM'd me either had seizures as an adult, had autism as an adult, or they are parents of children who have autism and seizures, or just seizures. They saved us. Hands down, the credit goes to them. They saved us. I put in all the work. I did all the work. Obviously, social media, y'all are on the other side of the screen, but y'all pointed me in the right direction. Because of that, my baby is gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, and that makes me so happy. Me and my brother both have seizures. My brother, just like Devin, my mom gets beat up when he blacks out. He'll black out. His eyes change. He goes from a loving to a dead-on stare with his pupils look at like the most piercing, terrifying. It's the most piercing, terrifying look I've ever seen. But I'm his mom, so I'm not afraid of him. I brought him here. So if he's gonna beat someone up, beat me up while you figure out what's going on, because he's suffering. Yeah, I'm getting beat up. Like imagine being him where he's suffering. He can't even talk and tell me how he's feeling. He can't say, mommy, I feel like I've got electricity in my brain, or mommy, my arms are moving uncontrollably, or mommy, I'm itchy, or I feel tingly. Like, he can't do any of that. He can't. Beat me up. I don't care. Beat me up. Let's find you some help. And then that'll go away. He regrets it as soon as he's done. Yes. Devin will black out. He will attack me. Whenever it is he decides to come down from, whatever his body comes back to, he's crying. He'll sad. He'll say, you okay? Sorry, no hit. Don't hit mommy. Be nice. Nice hands. Sorry, no hit. Because I'm sure when he blacks out, I'm assuming that all he sees is me sitting in front of him crying. I'm crying because it hurts. He grabs. I have to cut his nails every other day now, because he will grab. He will pinch into my skin, the backside. You guys know how sensitive. He'll pinch in as hard as he can and pull as he's doing that. He's also almost bit my jaw. He's chinned me in the chest and bit my chest once Like, it's really bad. My 20-month-old is autistic nonverbal. Yeah, it's really hard. Girl, thick nigger, thick chick. What's your name? Can you tell me what your name is, thick chick? I like to refer to people by their name if you don't mind. Yeah, let me grab this stuff because I gotta get Devin some. Oh, I gotta get these burgers out of the pan. Ooh, they're hot. Yeah, let's see. Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Nigga, welcome. Nigga, I've been talking about on my page. I'm not sure if you're a current follower or not. I've been talking on my page about Devin's behavior over the years and all the stuff that didn't make any sense. If there's a difference between that, you'll notice as your daughter or your child gets older, Jennifer, if I get that, there's agitation due to autism, then there's seizure activity. Those tend to overlap. So you can't really tell unless you have the epileptic community looking at videos of what your children or what your child's doing to you, right? And it's very difficult, but because I'm with Devin 24/7, I'm his father. He loves his dad, right? My husband. It's a stepfather, but he loves him. Devin, I am with him all the time. I'm his caregiver. I don't have a job. I haven't really been able to work in forever, right? And it's hard. Everything falls on us. It really does. And get them checked out. Because you always wanted to err on the side of caution. You don't want to. Devin's had epilepsy for a lot longer than we thought. At a young age, he would sleep for 2 hours at night. He would go to bed at 11 o'clock at night, wake up at 1:30 in the morning, screaming. And he would scream all night until the sun came out. For a year, me and my husband didn't get any sleep. He knows I'm talking about him. That's why he's back there. Stop crying. Yeah, we got no sleep. No sleep. And it was horrible. And then it went away. And then he went to pushing. He had this thing where he would just, with his hands, push, he would push little kids over that he would apologize right away. And I'm like, what is he doing? It's not, you know what I mean? And now, then after that, it progressed to him sleeping at night, and he'll sleep, 6-7 hours, but he would wake up like in the middle of the night screaming like he was having a night terror, but he was non-responsive. He wasn't. Yeah, it's okay, baby. We're just talking. I'm not saying anything bad. We're just telling what's going on. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about the dog. The dog's in the window. Yeah, but all these things the seizures have presented very differently every time there's a situation. And because it went untreated for long, that's why it started turning into psychosis. Yeah, let me see. Love when they know we talking about them. Stop it. Yeah, all the time. He knows I'm telling his business. But I gave birth to you. I'm not I try to find the fine line between overexposing my child and what he goes through in his behaviors, and embarrassing him and giving just enough information. I only posted a video about his seizure that one time because I needed help. It hurt me to expose him like that, but I needed help. Go get the ketchup mustard, bring it here. So, yeah, and they saved me right after that. I was like, I can't even believe it. Your brother's 40. I can't even imagine the day when my son is old enough.
Gato.
I know everybody, whether you have a neurotypical child or not, we're all afraid of the day that our kid's going to be here without us. I know we all are. You don't even have to have a special need child. Yes, Devin, fries, mommy. Can you let mommy do this? This dude's standing here rushing me. I know y'all hear him. I just think we all hate the day. We know the day is going to come. So I want Devin to be as well prepared as he can be. He's got his autism waiver in the state of Indiana, so he'll be taken care of if anything happens to me. But it sucks. But you guys, being a mom is hard.
Fries.
Yes, thick chick. Follow me. I don't know if you post Jennifer, I think your name was. I don't know if you post videos or not, or if you just have an account solely for give me more bread, buddy. Or if you have an account that's just solely to watch other videos and you don't post. But yeah, follow me and they can follow you. And if you have things with your kid or anything, any advice, I will find you and I can help. I've been doing this. Devin's 15, so I've been doing this since he was 3. Go ahead, throw in the garbage, baby. Yes, I've been doing this since he was 3 years old, and I almost feel like a lot of our autistic kids have so much in common, but they're all so extremely different. That's why they say when you've seen one person with autism, you've seen one person with autism. And it's really hard. Thank you. Yeah. I'm blessed to have older children to help. Yeah, I have a younger brother. Like, not a younger brother. Devin has a younger brother, right? That's
Fries,
me and my husband's
fries.
sons. Yes, fries,
Yes.
Devin. Give me another plate, please. Oh my God. He has a little brother, and having Devin has been so hard. And I always told my husband, I hope that the day we're gone, Julian will want to take care of his brother and all that. But but now that I'm older and I've learned, that's not healthy for me. I've already grown up having to be the parent when I shouldn't have been, and Devin is all set up. I've got a caregiver lined up for him and everything. I'm not gonna put that on. Wow. I'm not gonna put that on my son because I can't. He's been through too much, and Devin already takes so much of my time. Oh, but Julian's such a good kid. It's so crazy how kids can adapt to what's going on around them and stuff. Hey, you want some ketchup? I know Devin's been bugging. Hi, Gina. Hey, girl, I heard the suggestion you had about the purple hair. I used to have purple hair, purple auburn and burgundy hair. I tried it. My hair doesn't hold on to the color at all. I used Manic Panic. I used what's the other one? That's the black bottle with, I can't remember, all different colors. After the second wash, the color is completely gone out of my hair, so now I'm sad because I can't do that. So I'm thinking about just dyeing my whole hair to match my natural roots since I don't have grays yet. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Hey, Mama. Hey, Gina. Okay. Autism. My kids are very adamant no one will take her. Oh, wait. God, I'm losing it. Crazy. Thankfully, it's hard. It is hard. It really is. My youngest is 26 and said something happens to me. He's not taking care of his 29-year-old brother. Arctic Fox. Yes, that's what it is. Arctic Fox. Yeah, one thing I've learned is that although we're families supposed to take care of each other, and all that, and blood is thicker than water. We all also have to understand that our own children have their own trauma they have to deal with, and ultimately, I decided to have a child. We decided to have a child. I have Devin. I decided to have Devin. I will be the one bearing that responsibility because of what I went through growing up. I won't put that on Julian. Because I've learned better now, because that was always my thing, like, oh, just take care of your brother. No, Julian didn't ask to be brought here. He got here because me and his dad wanted him. So he has full reign over his life when he gets older. If he wants to take care of his brother, by all means, he can do that. I'm not going to make him do that, though, because that's not fair to Julian. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? That's starting his life off with a responsibility he doesn't even need, and he's only like 9, to think about all that. And let me see, Arctic Fox doesn't hold. Yeah, I have to bleach, I put it on bleached hair. Like, this hair is bleached and then red, and the red stuck so hard that nothing will hold it. So when I dye my hair black to probably try to match my roots, it's probably not even gonna hold. But yeah, mine doesn't either have to. Right, you guys, I'm so thankful for you guys to be here listening to me. You guys don't understand. I haven't been able to talk coherently it's been 8 years. 8 years. I'm 35. I'm gonna be 36 in August. And do I plan on having? Let me see. Okay, wait. Let me get an order. Mine doesn't even. Okay. Amy and but my 29-year-old is also bipolar and paranoid. Yeah. I was told I have bipolar disorder. I've been unmedicated since December, and I'm actually thriving now. So I would say that I kind of get it, but I might have been misdiagnosed. But paranoid schizophrenia is hard. I know somebody with paranoid schizophrenia. That's very, very hard. That's very hard to deal with. My heart goes out to you because I've been to the dark side. Not that, but other avenues, and I can only imagine. Do I plan on having more kids? Absolutely not. Because having Devin. Having Devin, yeah, thank you, Gina. I'm so excited. I want to talk to you guys, and I feel it coming out. I just need to dial it back. I don't plan on having any more kids because Devin has always been 3 kids in 1, right? As he's gotten older, he's 5 kids in 1 now. So although I only have 2 children here on Earth, I feel like I have 5. And I barely get time with Julian as it is because Devin's always up under me. And needs a lot of one-on-one attention. That Julian, the poor baby, only gets what I have left. But he's very independent, and he knows he can come to mommy whenever he needs them, and we have a great relationship. And if I decided to have a 3rd kid at that point, that would be extremely selfish of me because I barely have enough to give my 2nd child. And plus, I don't have a uterus because that bad boy fell out. So that's another story. But yeah, Yeah, thank you, nigga. Gina, nigga, you know, nigga, you guys are here, nigga, and I know you guys don't hear me talk a lot fluently, and you know, you don't know. And when you see my videos, you can still see my tics, but I edit a lot of them out because it was so much worse than what you guys are seeing. So much worse. I mean, every other word I couldn't do it. But you guys are bearing witness that I am healed. I can talk, and it's empowering. You have no idea. Now I can say everything I've ever wanted to say. And again, I have a YouTube channel, and I'm thinking I'm going to go back to that because I hadn't posted in a while. But I would like to talk about the things that I love, the things in my life that I grew up that have helped me along the way. All the adversities I have faced, I can share that because I'm on the other. I've come to the light at the end of the tunnel, you guys. Wow, I've come to the light at the end of the tunnel. No, nigga. No, I'm not gonna cry. No. Okay. Thank you, Amanda. Nigga. Yeah, nigga. My son, my lovely Julian. He is such a good kid. Let me see. I agree. No one asked. No one asked. Losing it. I agree. No one asked for it. We chose it. I'm so scared she gets older. I'm going through home. Yeah, puberty, nigga. Puberty, nigga. I don't know what it's like being a raging hormone as a female going through puberty, and for men apparently it's a lot worse because they deal with more testosterone, and that's that aggressive, violent, angry, like all the men I've talked to about it, trying to understand Devin. It's a lot. And then imagine having seizure disorder on top of going through puberty, and nobody knows that you're seizing all the time. It's terrifying. I commend you every day to celebrities, but all we have is each other. My family this year, being locked up in COVID, I've learned life is too short to give your energy to anybody unworthy. I have the people in my family that I chose. Some of them is blood, some of it isn't. Because blood may be thicker than water, but water will never clot on you the split second it gets hit with adversity. I have a select few that I give my time to, but you've got to value yourself. It's part of self-love to keep the negative away. And I have the vibe where my home is my place of peace. If you are going to put a kink in that, you are not welcome. I don't have to explain myself. That's it. Boundaries. I guess it's boundaries. You know, I think it. Thank you, Gina. And I just, sorry, I know you're here, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited that you guys are actually here and I'm able to talk to you because this is all I've ever wanted to do. I am a chatty Cathy. But there's so much I would like to share. Like, so many people don't realize that their relationships are damaged because of trauma that they're unaware of. Like, I was a totally different person today last year. I was hateful, revengeful. I was a hypocrite, insensitive. I was very negative. I was very emotionally immature. The growth. I can't wait to show you guys that. But let's see. Yes, you're right. Yes, Gina. Yes. Carlos, have you thought putting him in a home? Yes. I was going to put him in a home because we thought that it was behavioral. If it's behavioral, they just work on therapies to try to curb the behavior. But my intuition that his mother was right. It was not behavioral. It is neurological. So now I don't have to put him in a home because he doesn't need to be in behavioral therapy. He needs to be on anti-epileptic medication. It was really hard. I cried for 3 weeks. Actually, since he started beating me up, I would cry all the time because I'm like, I'm going to have to give my baby up. But I'm not. If there's one thing that going through all the crap in my life has taught me is that I am built to bend, but I am never meant to break. And I never have because even there's days, there'll be a whole week in a row, where I feel like I'm hanging on by a thread. But the magic of me, the magic of Jackie, every day I can take those little threads and braid them together at the end of the week. And then in a month, a bitch got a rope and I'm good. Every time without fail. I love it. And it's helped me and I've learned a lot. Let me see the beautiful Coco. You're a beautiful, strong woman. You got this doing. So you wanted to give up. Oh, thank you. Yes. The human me, the part of me that takes the beating, that gets these bruises and all that, and feels the emotion, that human me was tired. It's tiring. It's like being in an abusive relationship, but the person's sick. It's not by choice. It's not that I always started thinking like, man, I give Devin everything. I am the best person in his whole life. I have that right to say that. And if he's beating me up, that maybe I'm not doing right. Maybe that I'm failing, and I'm glad that the whole group was like, hey guys, the seizure DMs. When I tell me you guys, my stuff blew up, I was only 3 messages in and I was like, okay, let me get it checked, and I was right. My intuition was right. It was something more. I know, everyone, like, my grandma, she's very, like, a spiritual pussy, and she does all the praying, and tells me, sometimes you got to give it to God. I had given it to God for a long time, and he never answered. But I didn't realize that when I asked for God, he said God, because they don't always answer when you want it. And it's not always direct healing. Sometimes it's pointing the finger for resources. There's no way me and Devin blew up on TikTok with like 14K, which isn't a lot, right? 14K in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot. Devin, those 14K saved our family. Like, you guys, this is so much bigger than just, TikTok filled it, figured it out. I was struggling. Like, I was in a severe depression for the longest time. I think I barely did the bare minimum. Our marriage was rocky for a long time. Like, everything has come full circle, and I'm at the end of the tunnel, and I'm so thankful. Gina, you have my strength, honey. You have my, look at me. You have my strength, okay? It's built in. It's built inside. When you learn to take a deep breath, stand back, and assess your surroundings, and you realize you need to take care of you at the very first. You, top. I know we have kids. I know. Generational trauma is telling you your kids are always first. That stops. I'm first, nigga. Because if I and you, nigga, aren't here running, if we're not here running our stuff, the world falls apart. My kid are just as good. My kid is as good as I am on my worst day. Think about that. You have the strength in you. You have it. It's built into everyone. It's built into everyone. You have to get to this point of rock bottom where enough is enough. And you're like, all right, you got to change your mind frame, your mindset, all of that. It's crazy. But you really have to work on the mind, because the mind is where you win and lose your battles before anything happens. The mind is where you win and lose all your battles. Because I would lose my battles because in my head I already had it like, this is not going to get figured out. We're screwed. That stops me from doing any action. And that makes, it's like self-fulfilling prophecy. I failed because I put that out in the universe. Yeah. What the Let's see, nigga. Carlos, nigga, let me see. Our case got too violent. We had no choice to put her in a home. It breaks my heart. Yeah, it's so hard. There are instances where the behavioral issues can't be, in most of your cases, it just can't be. That breaks my heart for you. Like, it can't be, it's almost like you can do your best, and your best isn't good enough, because some people just need more help. But it is okay to admit that you can't do it. I spent my whole life trying to be everybody for everyone, and I couldn't do it until I started becoming who I needed for myself. And now my family is thriving, flourishing. I have the relationship with my kids my parents didn't have with me growing up, let me see. Thank you. I needed that. I've been so down on myself. Yes, nigga, hit me up in the DMs, whenever you want, girl. I'm here. Y'all see I respond quick because I'm with Devin. You know what I'm saying? And so hard. How do you make Krabby Patties? Krabby Patties is just what Devin calls burgers. Devin is a big SpongeBob fan. He loves SpongeBob SquarePants. That one movie he watched religiously since he was like, when it came out, when he was like 1, and then always. So now we just call burgers Krabby Patties, and he gets excited. It's a little something that but yeah, it's just burgers. I just get some burgers and season them and make it. Gina, let me see. Autism, Gina, we have it. Days I feel like I don't know, but I have it. And if you ain't number 1, then you're not. Yep, Lola, I'm battling so bad right now, but you saying you make so much sense. You're battling because right now, oh, I'm so excited. Lola, you're battling right now because your brain. Okay, go ahead, Devin. You're battling because your brain is preparing for the true fight. The true fight, finding out and realizing, going through the darkness, right? When you're getting depressed and you're down there, experiencing being down there isn't the hardest part. It's that climb back up. And if you don't have enough faith in yourself and self-strength and self-love, you'll never get up there. That's all part of the journey. When you're down there and you're at your worst, important, stop and breathe. A lot of breathing. In fact, shut your mind up. My mind has a habit of having 6 different things going on while I have visions of my children and my loved ones dying in the back. All the time, right? It's like a wave, like they say. It comes in intense. Those feelings, they come in intense, right? Like a wave. But waves always curl and come back under and smooth out. Hold it for the wave, because right when you feel the most intense, that's the peak. Hold on a little bit longer and you'll balance out again. And that's life with everything. The thing is, I learned that I'm a G. I'm a beast, gangster. This is how I am. I can do whatever I put my mind to. I was severely depressed for 8 years. Opiate problem. Alcohol problem. I used to have a hard time coping. I would pop a Xanax and take a shot of tequila every night to go to bed. Now I don't drink. I'm off all pills. Except for clonidine, I have to take it at night because of insomnia. But that's it, right? Let me see. Oh, sorry, I got a nigger. All these comments. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Hi, Tessa. Let's see. Nigger. Amy, nigger. I was a single mom, nigger. At 19, I actually sent my son to live with his dad. I couldn't do that. Devin's biological father told nigger. He told me, nigger, that when I was 4 months pregnant before he left me, he told me that he wished he can shoot me in the belly with a shotgun, because he didn't want that kid. I had already been pregnant with his first son 7 months prior, and I lost that pregnancy at 20 weeks. I had to give birth and bury my baby, right? He said that. That was it. That man has seen Devin maybe 5 times in his life, and he gets to watch Devin flourish from afar and know that he has nothing to do with it. Me, my husband, the man that took him in when he didn't have to, with all of Devin's problems and my problems. My baby's thriving and it's got nothing to do with him. Shaq, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Stop sending me letters. I'm tired of my mailbox full of car extended warranties. I bought my car 3 years ago. My warranty's been up. Let's see, nigga, Lola, nigga, my son is on the spectrum and has ADHD. My daughter's fighting cancers. Girl, I am so sorry, nigga. I send some of my strength and wisdom and patience to you in your hardest time. Everyone goes through shit, but it doesn't invalidate your suffering. Your suffering is just as important as everybody else. So I pray that there's healing upon your family, because you guys need it and you deserve it. Nigga, Amy, let's see. I was single mom. I just let my son live. Nigga, yeah, nigga, it was short-lived. That, you know what? That's what happens in life. You've got to figure out, being a parent isn't linear. You know what I'm saying? Things change all the time. You have to be able to be flexible, or else you're gonna get beat down and you're not gonna be able to come back. I always try to be the strong one for everyone, and I'm losing it. Stop. Nigga, you hear, nigga? You hear me, Lola? Nigga, stop. Enough. Trying to be the strong one for everybody empties your cup and leaves you at the end of the day needing a cup because you're already overdrawn. Look at it as a bank balance. You give after you've poured into yourself and then your children and your husband. The rest is for you to divvy up to everybody else. You know? Yeah, nigga, I'll tell everybody, said hi, Tessa. Nigga. Yeah, nigga, and nigga, you've got to focus on you. Start from bare bones, focus on you, then start slowly adding who's worthy of your time. If they haven't contributed to you in your life in any way, or they haven't brought positivity around you and haven't earned that spot, don't give them that time. Because one thing I've learned, people who feel entitled to your time will take, and they don't give a what you have left over. Don't do it no more. Don't. Gina, this is good stuff. I feel like a fail lady. Nigga. No, nigga, girl, nigga, you're not a fail. Nigga, you're not a failure. You're just tripping on the sidewalk. You just got to get back up. Dust off your knees. You'll probably have some scabs. That's what Band-Aids are for. Pull back, center, breathe, focus on bettering yourself. What makes me happy, even if it's just waking up an hour earlier and having that quiet time to yourself to have a coffee and reflect for the day, has made all the difference in my life. I wake up, and I wake and bake. I'm good. I'm set for the rest of the day. And I find when I give myself time in the morning, by the time Devin gets up, I'm ready for the day. When he starts randomly acting out or I feel like he's going to have a meltdown, I am balanced, centered, and prepared for the attack. It works better. I function so much better. Yeah, beautiful Coco. Men are like that. Men are trash. But that's a long that's a long story for another day. But he was an older man that was a predator. Not much older, but I was only 17, so I'll leave it at that. Yeah, Gina, you're not a failure, boo. You're not a failure. Amy, amazing husband you have. We've been married 12 years. Today would have been our 30th. We were married. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, marriage. That's a whole other aspect of my life. Like, we've been married for 10 years. In fact, my husband's Sil. His name is Silverio. Just call him Sil. In fact, so when I refer to him, that's him. We've known each other since I was 11. He was 13. He was my first boyfriend. In fact, he treated me like crap because he was a hot boy back in the day in 97. And he got all the pretty girls. That wasn't me. I was a quiet nerd. We found our way back to each other. Right on time. He was always watching me and I didn't know. He was waiting for his moment and I never gave him one. Until the world stopped so that we could have that moment. It really was magical. You guys have to... Oh, that's glad. I'm glad that you stayed married. That must have meant a lot to you. And that's such a deep bond. In fact, I know my husband works a really dangerous job and there's days where I worry he's not going to come home. He works in a steel mill, fire, torches, molten lava pits. Like, it's bad. It's bad. And I'm just thankful, and I learned to live in the moment and not worry about his fate, because depression is looking into the past and dwelling on what you could have changed. Anxiety is looking to the future. You don't know what's coming, and you don't know what to prepare for. When you stop, find balance. You're no longer you're no longer worrying about the future or what possibly can happen. You're no longer dwelling on the past where you can't fix. You're living right in the middle, which is the right now, and you're present. Ever since I did that, now I spend quality time with both of my kids. Good, Gina. Thank you for coming. Girl, if you need me, call, DM me. Girl, I'm here. It's like, I'm here. You know, y'all have really helped me. I can't even... It's crazy. But yeah, like, I'm going to start my YouTube channel. I'm not trying to blow up. Listen to me. I like YouTube, but I don't like the whole aspect of, let's turn this into monetary this and let's make money. I just want to share my stuff genuinely. If I blow up, which I don't feel like I will, because that's not my intention. But if I blow up, I would like to stay humble and true to myself, because that's what's gotten me through my entire life. You know, so I hope to do that, and I just don't know what I would write about. But yeah, guys, I've got to clean my kitchen. I gotta go. So thank you, Lola. If you follow, DM me. If y'all ever need to talk, I'm here. I'm not famous enough to where my DMs have hundreds and you get buried and lost. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here, y'all. And then you guys can find me on IG. I'm on Instagram. You can DM me there, JM Arambula. That's JMAR. It's the same as my TikTok. If you want, find me. I've got the blue. I believe it's a blue photo of my face, and DM me there. I love talking to people, and now that I can talk and communicate, it's like a whole new avenue has opened up for me, and I can live my life. But yeah, thank you, everybody. Talk so much, my mouth is dry. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I think I'm going to do this more often because I would love to share tidbits with you guys and stuff. And if y'all think I should do it more toward the evening because everyone's working, I can do that because my stuff is flexible. I'm flexible. Yeah. And Gina, you've got it. You were born with it. It is in you. It is in you. It is in all of you. Hi, Leslie. Nigga, ask my Aunt Leslie. Hey, nigga, I just finished cooking Devin some Krabby Patties. He wanted dinner, so I made him some burgers and fries. He's all excited. So I've been on live for about like an hour. I'm going to get off. But you guys, thank you so much for coming to the live. And, you know, I hope to be able to do this again and start sharing some of the knowledge that I have, because it is so far and vast. And when I tell you this whole spiritual awakening in December was wild, like you don't even know. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming. I will see you guys next time on the Crazy Jackie Show.